I want to talk to you about when you go in the grocery store buying your fruits and your vegetables. I'm going to flip the camera back where you can see what I'm talking about.
Our channel by clicking the subscribe button below and clicking the bell icon to be notified whenever we publish a new video. When you're picking out produce at the grocery store, what do you look for? The shiniest apple? The cheapest bunch of bananas? While fresh produce is important, the codes on the food you buy could potentially have a greater impact on your health than you realize. These codes will tell you how your fruits and vegetables have been treated before arriving at the supermarket. A 4-digit code that starts with the number 4 tells you that the item in question was treated with chemicals and pesticides. You'll probably want to avoid choosing that apple even if it's bright and shiny. A 5-digit code that starts with the number 8 lets you know that you're looking at a GMO crop. Kindly place that fruit down and look in another area of the produce section for a 5-digit code that starts with the number 9. That would be an organically grown product. So what's a GMO and why should I avoid it? GMO stands for genetically modified organism. It's what happens when giant corporations begin to modify how our food is grown. Fresh fruits and vegetables that should improve our health end up only harming it. The essential vitamins and minerals are stripped from the food in exchange for fillers and foreign DNA. Estimates now say that up to 90% of soy, cotton, and corn sold in the U.S. has been genetically engineered. These products are known to cause harmful side effects, yet the government has approved them for sale. These modifications are now reaching the animal kingdom. As strange as it may sound, scientists have begun to engineer goats that can spin silk like spiders, rapidly growing salmon, and pigs that contain more lean muscle and less fat. Where do these modifications end? And what will be the end result for our bodies? These modifications ignore long-term side effects. The only way to change this disturbing trend is to let these companies know that we are willing to pay more for organically grown fruits and vegetables rather than less for chemically engineered products. So, do your research before going to the grocery store and look out for the proper codes when reaching for that shiny apple. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more recipes and tips,
So I just came to let you know how they put stuff on your food and stuff in the grocery store. Even though you wash your food, whatever, it's still inside of the food. So I always get number 9 is the higher. That means it don't have all the packs, pack control or spray and all this stuff to try to make the food last longer. But if you got 9, that means it's pure and it don't have any side effects of the food that you eating on it. So it's best to have the number 9. Let me give you a better one to let you understand a little bit more. And flip the camera back.
Hey, and welcome back to another segment with the Chiropractic Source. I'm Dr. Marco, and today I want to focus on something I think is very commonly overlooked. Have you ever went and bought fruit and vegetables, and you notice there's a sticker on it that has a barcode and a number? That sticker is actually for the price lookup, but those numbers are actually significant. Those numbers are either going to be a 4-digit number or a 5-digit number, and they're actually important. It's going to tell you something about the fruit, and I'm going to teach you that today. So if you buy a fruit and it's got a 4-digit number that starts with either the number 3 or 4, that means it is conventionally grown. If you get a fruit or vegetable that has 5 digits and it starts with the number 8, that means it's a genetically modified produce, or it's a GMO. If you buy a fruit or vegetable that has 5 digits and it starts with the number 9, that means it's organically grown. So this is very important to understand because number 1, you definitely do not want to buy any fruit or vegetables that are genetically modified. Your body doesn't know how to process that, and it's very unhealthy for you in the long run. So make sure you look at that and it doesn't say the number 8. That's number 1. Number 2, you want to make sure that you try to eat as many organically grown produce as possible, because when you get conventionally grown produce, they're going to have the pesticides that the farmers put on there, and you don't want to ingest that because that's unhealthy as well. So if you're afraid of buying organic or all organic, I'm going to give you a little bit of a rule of thumb. If you want to buy organic fruit, stick with the fruit that you bite into. If you peel off the skin or you scrape off the skin, like For instance, an orange or a banana, those are things you have to peel off. Those are okay not to get organic because you're not biting into the skin. But if you have to bite into the skin, like in, strawberries, raspberries, apples, stuff like that, you want to get that organically grown. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I believe that that's something that, number one, is overlooked, and number two, not many people know about it. And if you have any questions about this, please feel free to contact our office, visit our website, email us, and definitely don't forget to watch our webinar series, Get to the Source with Dr. Marco.
So I just brought it to your attention so when you go to the grocery store, you have something to think about. So I hope this was good for you. I hope that you learned something from it. And I try to put out much good things that I can because we have to look out for our body. And we have to keep our body firm and be able to go to the bathroom, be able to smooth out. So I would advise you early in the morning, take you a little olive oil and a little lemon juice, or you can just take a tablespoon of olive oil. That'll help you have a smooth bowel movement. So I try to give you courage words and try to motivate you as well as myself, because what I'm showing you, I'm doing for myself as well. So what I learned, I'm trying to give it out to you as well. So be blessed. Jesus love you, and so do I. Be blessed and highly favored. Amen.